The Attack on Titan, the final season, part 4, the final trailer. Oh my days, this naming system is too funny. We've been on the final season for 3 years. 3 years, man. It's sort of a bittersweet moment, seeing such amazing quality on screen, but also watching Attack on Titan coming to an end. The new trailer had quite a lot of detail hidden in it, and it was significantly longer than the other trailers for this episode. So the trailer begins with us seeing the colossal titans moving along, crushing everything to dust. And we hear Zeke speak, saying, "What's happening now is the arrival of a life ruled by fear." This simple sentence alone shows Eren's plan to rule the rest of the world by fear. The fear of being crushed to death by hundreds of thousands of titans. The fear of losing it all. We then eventually see Eren in the paths, and it cuts right back to Ymir on Eren's founding titan watching Reiner, the Warhammer version of Zeke's titan. And then it cuts to Reiner fighting Poco, which will likely be the moment he realizes that the titans are being controlled by Ymir or Eren. And next up we see Pieck transform and actually use a titan in a fight. For the first time we actually see her titan in battle without the help of gunmen and just going on by herself. The trailer rushes through a bunch of segments from seeing Mikasa and Eren together, Jean, and even Ymir smiling. And then Levi's voice comes in and he says, "Tell me, when you all dedicated your hearts, was it to trample on the hearts of others?" And obviously this is directed to the Scouts team, and I think this would happen right before they decide to go kill Eren instead of talking to him outright. So the trailer moves on while Levi says this, to show him fighting a female titan, and a bunch of scenes go by on screen very fast. But I say the most significant one is seeing Bertolt's titan sticking out through the smoke. And to be honest, that scene just looked insane. Seeing how Bertolt just stuck out and knowing that he'd likely cry, there'd likely be a scene where we'd see him shedding a tear, maybe in connection with Armin. And it's a very odd scene to see, and I know we will likely see Reiner have a very immediate reaction to seeing all that happen. And of course we can't forget Mikasa, and we hear her saying that she is strong. And it then cuts to the Warhammer Titans using bows and arrows, and finally that golden shot of Mikasa with Falco behind her. This shows us the wings of freedom, and also signifying that truly the rest of the world would be free without the power of the Titan. And this is where Armin comes in talking about, "You really make life hell, Eren. Fine then, I'll keep doing this with you until the bitter end." Which I say has two ways of looking at it. That the story of Attack on Titan is a loop that Eren must live on and on. Even in death, he still has to live through it to make sure that his friends all move on. And another way of looking at it is, Armin was always there to pick up the pieces that Eren left behind. So this was Armin's final piece to pick up. He no longer wanted to be Eren's buddy that would always pick up his mistakes, make everything good again between him and Mikasa. All in all, this really shows just how beautiful the animation for that thing is going to be, and I cannot wait for that episode to drop. 90 whole minutes of Attack on Titan for the last time, and I'm going to cherish every single second, every millisecond that I will see on screen. But most of all, I can't wait to see Mikasa.